Okay, today I'm going to do a review on the Globalstar sat phones. This is the Gsp-1700, which is their newer model, even though it's been out for several years. I'm currently indoors, which I'm pretty impressed for the Globalstar networks for it to be getting signal inside. It's on and off right now, as you can see, the top left corner up there. But I'm also in the center of my residence. The closer I get to a window or something of that nature, it begins to go to full service. The overall phone I found to be quite nice. It kind of reminds me of the old Nokia days, some of the beginning phones. Several features, and you'll have to excuse me, this is one of my first reviews I've done on YouTube. Obviously, you have to rotate the phone, or rotate the antenna, excuse me, to get signal, and it'll tell you to do so if you don't. Let me see if I can get it a little clearer. It'll say rotate antenna, and what you would do is flip that antenna around. If I can do it with one hand here. Excuse me while I adjust here. And you'll see I got the whole antenna out now. It looks longer because of the camera I'm using. I'm just using a standard iPhone camera. But in reality, the antenna is really not that long. It's probably 7 or 8 inches long. Phone overall, like I said, it's about the same size as an older Nokia phone. It's a little thicker, as you can see, even with the antenna down. But it's really light, and I do like the fact that it has where you can swap the battery in and out. The battery just pops out there. You can have multiple batteries if you're on a long trip or something of that nature. Doesn't have a whole lot of features. It will receive text messages, but it will not send them out. Globalstar's come a long ways in the last few years. I checked into Globalstar probably 4 or 5 years ago, and all the reviews you read were horrible. You had to use a special tool to find out when you could get signal. And this phone came in. I'm actually demoing it. It's not mine. There was a nice local company allowed me to demo the phone as I wanted to buy one, and I said, sure, take it out, have fun with it, take it out for the weekend, see what you think. We're curious to know as well because we don't have many folks asking for them. So they packaged it up. Got a nice Pelican case with Globalstar's customer service numbers if I had any problems while I was out with it. The only downside, I guess, that I'm not crazy about is it has a special charger for it. I'd like to see some type of USB type charger for it. And it plugs in at the bottom of the unit there. You can kind of see it right there. Overall, the phone's a very basic phone, but it has excellent sound quality. I'll even attach some audio that I recorded on Google Voice off my iPhone. And obviously it's not going to show signal right now because it's indicating I need to rotate the antenna. And it won't even attempt to find service until you rotate the antenna. So this is just a little short review. I'm very impressed with the quality of the phone as far as able to signal, easy use. Connection time is very short. Usually within 10 or 15 seconds I've been able to find a connection from the time of rotating the antenna to being able to actually place the call. Let me see how long. pull this up here and see if we can acquire a signal real quick inside. And again, I'm in the center of my residence, so it's kind of, I'm asking if they do a lot. It's not advertised to actually even have signal inside, as most satellite phones are not, because it looks for a clear view of the sky. And I may have bragged too much now, but it definitely has to do with location in your residence. But I've had no problem receiving phone calls inside the residence and such since I've had it. Let's see. Well, it's not going to do it for me now. As far as outside, I can do another video just to show you. It's almost instant as far as connection. Again, the only negative I've found is the charging port. I'm not thrilled with that. It not being able to receive send text messages. That would be a neat feature, but you're also talking about a satellite phone. That's what you carry an iPhone around for daily. This is not a daily phone that you'd want to carry around. Even though it would be very easy to. It easily is in and out of the pocket. The size may fool you as far as being able to use it on a daily basis. You could, but you wouldn't be able to receive phone calls, obviously, if it was in your pocket all day long. They do make some expensive docks and such, but it's very high. The accessories for Globalstar are more, but to get into the Globalstar phones, they pretty standard is $4.99 for the phone, and then they have like a $24.99 a month plan. I think it's the base price. And then it goes up from there. And that $24.99 includes 10 minutes of time included, and then I can't remember the actual price afterwards. It has a few features, which I'd consider standard. It has the roll rocker on the left side of the phone to turn the volume on and off. Ringer volume and also in-call volume. Obviously has a phone book. It gives you a local number. When I say local, I mean inside the United States. I think this number is actually a Texas number. But like I said, it's almost instant connection. Now you'll be able to see that. I'll make another video and link it to this one. Anyways, just a quick short review. Again, I'm new to reviews. You have to forgive me. Hopefully I'll get better as I progress, but I noticed there wasn't a whole lot of reviews on the Globalstar phone on YouTube, other than the older ones that were real critical of Globalstar, and I felt it was necessary that they maybe some newer reviews be done, since they've came a long way since their problems with their satellites. Like I said, I don't know if I remember, they did a lot of upgrading and sent several new satellites into orbit. They're considering it their second generation. Call quality is better than actual some of the competition satellite companies, because the satellites are actually lower to Earth. Although that does hinder you on some of the northern and southern extremes. Most of your continents have full service, but for instance, the North Pole or Antarctica, you wouldn't have service because the satellites are orbiting at a lower altitude. So anyways, that's that. comes in a few different colors. This is a red one. I'm not crazy about the red one, but it works really well. And anyways, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and I'll let you know. Thanks. Okay, here's an outdoor test. It just showing you the signal and such. I'm gonna go ahead and close it up. Start from scratch on making a phone call here. Let me see if I can't get it where it's not making a reflection on the phone itself. Obviously, it's showing the red phone with the cross through it, indicating that it has no signal. If the number wasn't there, it would say rotate antenna. I went ahead and put that in there due to the fact I don't have that number programmed in the phone that I'm going to call. And hopefully you'll be able to hear the phone call. And it already has a signal, as you can see at the top left corner, and it's showing a red house. I'm going to hit the green button, connecting, and if you'll see, my antenna is not straight up at the sky like they say it requires. And I don't know if you can hear it, but the phone call is actually connected. Simple as that. To end it, hit that. Like I said, it's got full signal just standing here. It does work inside my vehicle if I have it in a cradle, and I don't mean Globalstar's cradle. I have just a universal cradle. If I stick that inside my vehicle with the antenna raised, it'll call every time, and there's no problem. It don't have speakerphone, that's a downside, but it does have a 2.5 millimeter jack, which is not standard, but they do make adapters and such as that. But just wanted to kind of show you that, how fast it was at its acquiring, and I'll show you again just for reference. You'll get the rotate antenna screen. I'm trying to do this with one hand, so bear with me. Pull that up, looking for service. Usually takes just a few seconds. And we have full service. So there you go.